Good morning, students. Today we are going to see what is active voice and passive voice. I hope you listen carefully. So here I am giving you an example. What is that? Raghu ate an apple. From this you can understand this is a sentence because it forms a group of sentence with a complete sense. So how many types of sentences are there? There are 4 types of sentences. What are they? They are statement or declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. Among those 4 types, we are going to see the first type, statement or declarative sentence. Here Raghu ate an apple. From this you can understand that ate is the verb and it is done by Raghu. Ate is the past tense of eat. Eat mean you can know. What is that in Tamil? Sapidu. Ate means sapital, sapitan. So Raghu or apple sapitan. And it was changed in passive voice as an apple was eaten by Raghu. So you compare these two sentences. First one, Raghu ate. The action was done by Raghu. But in second sentence, an apple was eaten. Here eaten is the verb or was eaten by the verb. But it is not by an apple. Is it correct or not? It was done by Raghu, but an apple was eaten. But the apple is in subject place. So, I hope you understood that when subject performs an action, then it is said to be active voice. If the subject is in passive, which means inactive in a sentence, then it is said to be passive voice. So, as per the given, in active voice, subject performs an action and typically it comes before the verb, but in passive voice it comes after the verb. You can see here Raghu is the subject. It is placed before the verb, but here Raghu is placed after the verb. This is the comparative study of active voice and passive voice. Like that, an apple is in the subject place in active voice, but an apple is in the subject place in passive voice. So from this you can understand that subject goes to the place of object and object goes to the place of subject. This is the first framing. Like that, we have to use V3 form for 8. V3 form for 8. What is the V3 form of 8? Eaten. And one B form should be used. And we should add by before the object. This is the rule to be framed in passive voice. See, as per given, in active voice, subject performs an action. Already I explained, and typically it comes before the verb, but in passive voice it comes after the verb. Similarly, in active voice, object comes after the verb. See here, object comes after the verb and receives an action because Raghu ate and it was received by an apple. So, in passive voice, it comes before the verb. See here, an apple comes before the verb. So, using this example, I am going to form 4 rules. What are they? Subject goes to the place of object and object comes to the place of subject in passive voice. What is the second one? We should use V3 form for main verb. Here, ate is the main verb and its V3 form is used in passive voice. Like that. Third rule. What is the third one? Add by before the object in passive voice. See here, this is Raghu is the passive voice, object in passive voice and by is placed before this. Like that. Fourth one. Use suitable be form verb as per the type of tense. See, if there is no supporting verb or auxiliary verb, we should add am, is, are for present tense, simple present tense in passive voice, or was, were for simple past tense in passive voice. Here, 8 is the V2 form, 8 is the V2 form, so it is simple past tense, so we should use was because an apple is singular, so we should use was. Like that, if there is supporting verb, we can use being for continuous, be for modal auxiliaries, been for perfect tense. So to understand clearly